My reaction at being nominated for the Rising Stars, quite honestly, was one of shock. My colleague who had nominated me was asking me on a daily basis after we submitted the application whether we had any news, and he would follow up with me every day and I would continuously say no. And I think I got the news on a Friday in the afternoon. An email came in and I literally had to do a double take. I was absolutely thrilled on a professional level. It was one of the highlights of my career. I was stunned. I had to read it again, confirm that I had won, and then consulted with my colleague to let him know I had news. He was with some other lawyers, and I called him out of his office, and we shared a nice moment together. So it was wonderful. What has contributed most to my success has been, on one level, the people with whom I've worked. I've been very, very fortunate to have had sort of unofficial mentors who have shown me, both expressly and just through sort of osmosis by watching them, what it takes to be what I think is a good lawyer. I've had people who have given me the opportunity very, very early on in my career to take extremely, extremely important roles. Even as an articling student, I was able to get involved in a file doing the work of probably a 7 or 8 year lawyer, and really important work. And I think having that support from the outset has allowed me to sort of maintain those standards throughout my career. As soon as I started practicing, I knew from the outset that I wanted to be a litigator. For me, that's sort of my image of a lawyer has always been a litigator. And I was very fortunate at the outset of my career to be in a position and to put myself in a position where I was able to find a lot of responsibility. I've also been pretty fortunate to become involved in cases that have ended up before the Supreme Court of Canada that raise pretty important principles that have shaped the law going forward. So as part of my practice, I do general corporate commercial litigation. I've tended to focus quite a bit on class actions, and as well a great deal on arbitration, both in terms of a practitioner and more recently also in terms of acting as an arbitrator. In terms of next steps for me in my career, I'm at an interesting stage in my career where I'm sort of at the young partner level of someone who's got 10 years of call, and you're at the point where time passes very quickly and you're no longer the junior on the file. You're at the point where clients start to reach out to you directly, and going forward I think it's a matter of sort of building your reputation and building your brand such that you become sort of the go-to litigator and develop a reputation with clients and with your peers, and 5-10 years from now you become quote unquote the senior litigator that people are turning to for their files.